is dark today, courtesy of Storm Lillian, I might add. But let's crack on with the second sleeve. If you've been watching the previous vlogs, you'll have seen the progress on the cozy autumn dress, and you'll have seen the clip earlier in this one of where we're at the moment. So here we are going to start the second sleeve. Now, first of all, actually before I start the chain, I should get, once again, the sleeve wasn't sewn on, it was just kind of placed there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first sleeve of the autumn dress as a reference for the length of this chain, so as they're both the same. So let's see. So what have you been up to since the last vlog? Over here it has been constant rain, and it's not stopping. We were supposed to get a heat wave, but a lot of the time England will get a heat wave, but it doesn't reach this part of the country oftentimes. And being on the coast, it's a lot colder anyway. So there's usually always, that sounds ridiculous, isn't it? Usually always, but it is actually true. Usually always there is a nip or a bite in the air in these parts. Very rarely very warm where you can just relax. I don't know how I've survived this long. But anyway. So here we are. Wait, I'll just get more wool. But here we are in the end of August. Can you believe it? The end of August. And I would say, another weather reference, I would say this feels at the moment more like October. Although I have seen some nice Octobers over the years. I've seen me sunbathing in October before, so it can be nice. But this just has a very autumnal feel at the moment. I think we've just went straight into autumn. Or, if you're American, you would call that fall. But I quite like the word autumn. It's the only word that sounds like autumn, you know. That's its only meaning, is fall. I just think it's a nice word. When I see the word autumn, it actually reminds me of autumn time and leaves and, you know, all the coloured leaves. You get some nice colours up in Perthshire in Scotland. Some really vibrant colours in the trees. Yellows and oranges and all sorts. So autumn is lovely in Perthshire. One thing I am looking forward to this week is the Paralympics are starting on Wednesday, so I'm very excited for that, because obviously I'm going to relate to that. So much as I love watching the normal Olympics, the Paralympics I'm going to relate to more, aren't I? And they're very inspiring stories. I've seen some of the stories already in the run up to it, and they're really inspiring, so I'm looking forward to watching the Paralympics on Wednesday. Swimming, I think, quite looking forward to that one. One of the stories I saw was a Paralympian who does Taekwondo. I wouldn't like to fight her. I think she would be pretty vicious. Anyone that's got a disability is going to be pretty hardy and tough because of what they've been through. So, oh, it's a bit long. Well, we'll have to take that down a bit. Okay. Yeah, anyone with a disability will know that they're going to be quite tough just because of everything they've been through. So that girl that does a taekwondo, she's going to be a tough cookie. and no doubt great to watch as well. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I think maybe take one or two off of this. Let me see. Oh, that'll be fine. Right. So, oh, and before I forget, hang on. Surprise! Look, guess where this came from? The olive green lambswool. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up just quite as nice a colour as it is in real life, but it is a really lovely colour. Now, what I will say is, this isn't perfect. I've followed, if I can, I'll leave the link in the description. The channel that I followed to do this sock was HappyBerry Crochet. It's a great channel, and she's really clear with the instruction, which I like, and she's a nice calm voice, easy to follow. Doesn't talk too fast. I find a lot of YouTubers, they talk really, really fast, which I think is a thing. You're supposed to do that. I actually prefer a more natural speed of speech, and she breaks everything down to the minute details so you can see exactly what she's doing, which is really helpful when you're doing something you've never done before, like a sock. Now, it's hardly a Shetland sock, is it? But it does the job, and it is really cosy. Now, apologies, I should have probably vlogged me doing this one, but I just couldn't wait and wanted to get going on it. I had a moment of inspiration and just on a whim suddenly started making a sock. I don't know what made me do it, I just decided, right, I'm going to make a sock. So it didn't take me too long, maybe 2 or 3 hours to make it, and I haven't made the other one yet. So what I will say is I'll vlog me doing at least a bit of the other one. I think if I vlogged the whole sock, that would probably be a bit much, and it's not supposed to be a tutorial, but I'll certainly vlog some of it, and then you can see me doing it. Look how cosy it is inside. I do like the lambswool. What I will say is, what I found interesting, that I've never worked with just pure lambswool before, so this was a treat for me buying these wools. Interestingly, these hooks are made of bamboo, and when I first started doing the sock, I found it kept sticking. It didn't slip right with the wool. But as I progressed through the sock over time, I actually found that the wool, it still has lanolin in it. So I suppose if you're allergic to lanolin, then probably don't use lambswool, because it still has lanolin in it, which, if you don't know, is the substance that is on the sheep's coat to protect them from the rain. It's waterproof. It's like the grease in your hair. If you let your hair go greasy, that's what it's like. But apparently, interestingly, it's really good as fertiliser. I didn't know that. It's a thing. People use wool to fertilise their plants. They'll put it down into the earth to fertilise their plants. I didn't realise that was a thing. So apparently lanolin's really good as fertiliser. So, you learn something new every day, don't you? But there we are, there's a sock. I just thought I would show you that there just now, just to let you see it. I think what I might do a dark grey pair of these socks as well with one of the other balls of lambswool. But there we are, I'll soon have a pair of olive green lambswool socks that fits. I'm looking forward to wearing them, they'll be great. But let's crack on with, where were we with this chain? Let me see, I've lost the hook as well, let me see. Yeah, this other sleeve. What I have done is I changed the cowl slightly. I should probably have vlogged this as well, but I decided to rip the other cowl out. I just wasn't happy with it, so I just ripped that out and I redid it. I'm not sure I'm entirely happy with this one yet, but I'll wait and see how it is with the sleeves, and I'll hook the dress all together with the crochet hooks and I'll try it on and I'll see how I feel about it. But at the moment we're making good progress. Relatively quickly, certainly much quicker than the blue summer dress I did. But let's see, I'll just double check the length of this chain. I think we've got it right now, don't we? Yeah, it's not too bad. Right, so let's see now if I can even remember. Do you know that way sometimes your mind just, you get a brain freeze. I've probably done too much crochet, that's probably what's wrong with me. Right, let me see, where are we here? Wait till I get started. And then we can maybe chat more about other things. Whereabouts am I? There we are, right. So, yes, so also in other news, again, I've had a wee idea. Yes, it is crochet related, but I'm not going to say too much about it just now because at the moment it's just a wee experiment. If possible, I have to check a few other things out first and then I'll decide. But certainly if I get any further with that, I'll vlog it and you can see. It's an old hobby I had that I would be picking back up. I'm going to try it out and see how I got on. It's just a wee idea, but I'll keep you posted. Also, can you let me know if you notice any difference in the sound quality of this vlog compared to others, because I am trying new earbuds. Do you remember I said a couple of vlogs ago that I was ordering new earbuds? Well, they arrived, so I'm just trying them out. I can't notice any difference in the sound. I've tried experimenting with them briefly. To me it just sounds the same, but it might sound different to you, so do let me know. Just so as you know, these are the earbuds that I bought, so that's the company, I suppose. Right, and this is the actual box. It's a nice wee box, obviously it's rose gold. I know, I have a bit of a thing for rose gold, don't I? But look, isn't that good? And I did try them with music, the earbuds, and they are quite good. I don't mind them at all. I got them because they were a total bargain. It looked as if the price had been slashed right down on Amazon, so I thought I would give them a go. The thing with the earbuds is I'm never very keen on them because any earbuds that I try, they just never fit right. And even these ones, although it says they give different sizes, it doesn't change the fact the actual mechanism is still quite big for me. I used to, in fact, I wonder if I've still got them. I had a great set of earbuds that really were tiny. I might still have them. They're the only ones I've ever found that actually fit my ears. All these other ones I find, even if they say they're small, they're actually quite big. So we should probably get children's ones. But there we are. It just seems as if it's taken ages to do this chain, doesn't it? But anyway, this is us doing the second sleeve. I did that other sleeve in, oh I don't know, a couple of hours or something. So it shouldn't take me too long to do this one. And then I'll hook it onto the dress. I'll try the dress on and see how I am with it. but I thought I would come on anyway, since it's a while since I've done a longer video. The last couple were quite short. The very last one that I did there, I think it was under 5 minutes long. I just decided to do a short video to let you see the progress. Can't wait to actually try that dress on, because even in the interim stage, it does look cozy, doesn't it? And with this weather on it, honestly, it's dismal. Oh, would love a heat wave. As I say, we're meant to get a heat wave this week, but I don't know. I was forced with this rain to make some of my mum's soup. Now my mum's been gone a long while, a number of years now, but at Christmas time she would always make the soup, and it would always tasted amazing. The swede, leek and carrot, although she would blend the swede and the carrot so it was smoother. It's not just lumps of carrot or anything. She would cut up the leek, blend the swede and the carrot, put them in. She would put barley in, obviously a stock cube. I use a ham stock cube because I just prefer the taste, but if you wanted to use vegetable then feel free. But the version that I made this time round, was it yesterday or the day before? Oh, hang on, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing. Wait a minute, what is going on here? Got a bit carried away there, I think. Right, there we are. Yeah, the soup. So what was I saying about the soup again? Yeah, there was barley in it and a handful of lentils in, just for texture as well, so it was always a really nice soup. Oh, I remember what I was saying now. The soup that I made, I didn't have a leek, so instead I used cabbage, but really it should be leek. Tastes better with leek, I think, because leek has that kind of oniony quality to it, doesn't it? But yes, it's definitely been weather for homemade soup. Yeah, can't beat a bit of homemade soup, can you? Especially at this time of year. There we are. So hopefully, let me think, hopefully in the next vlog we might actually be, if not finished, certainly almost finished, the cozy autumn dress. And as you might expect, I will try it on and show you what it's like on. Did I do that right? Yeah. I have to keep checking myself. A few times I've done my old trick of going backwards or changing direction when I put the crochet down, honestly. Funnily enough, I didn't do that with the sock. I was too focused, I think. So I'll take this to the end of the chain, and then I think I'll end it there because my back's getting sore again. So I need to move. But if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I much appreciate it, and I love when you comment and let me know your thoughts as well. But if you haven't already, can you please subscribe? There we are, we made it to the end. Can you please subscribe to the channel and help to build it, because It does mean an awful lot. The sooner I can build the channel, the sooner we can get a wee online shop maybe, and I can sell bits and pieces, you know. I don't quite know how all that works yet, to be fair, but I'll never know if I don't build the channel. I would love to do some stuff that people would actually like and maybe want. It just opens up possibilities, doesn't it? So even if people didn't buy a crochet item, there might be other things in the future that I create or make available to people for, so it would just be nice to have the shop there. If you enjoy the videos, please let me know. It would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you want to see the dress finished, also subscribe, because you're going to miss out otherwise. I know I said I would stop once I got to the end, but I just wanted to add that wee bit in. I'll tell you one other thing that I'm, just briefly, one other thing that I've found a liking for recently is the Shetland and Fairyle knitting. I know that's knitting, it's not crochet, but that would be good to do, wouldn't it? I'd love some Fairyle stuff. God knows how I would crochet that long, wouldn't have a clue. I don't even know if that's possible. I suppose it must be. I think it must be the season changing, it's making me think of all these things. But I did find, I saw a couple of videos on the Shetland knitting, Fairyle knitting and things recently, and I just found it quite inspiring. So anyway, on that note, I'll definitely go this time, so if you've made it this far, then you probably deserve a gold medal. So thank you so much for keeping going with the viewing. I certainly hope it's been entertaining in some respect, and I'll see you in the next vlog, and hopefully we have at least an almost finished dress, if not finished. Oh, I think at this point I'll stop the vlog there, since my hook isn't wanting to go through that bit there and my back is getting sore now. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye for now.